What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog channel. If you're looking for the main channel, link is down in the description. On the main channel, we're about to hit 500,000 subscribers. The goal is 1 million, and the goal on this channel is 100,000 subscribers. We're close to it, so if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Show a little bit of support if you don't mind. But right here behind me, this is the haunted farm that I bought, and this is the 6-month update of the farm, what's going on with it. A lot of different stuff has happened, and I'm gonna jump straight into this with one of the wildest theories that is actually making a lot of sense. Most of you know we have full-time security here. One of them being John. He actually sits here a lot, and he'll pull out his Spirit Talker app, and he'll do spirit box sessions and all that while he's here. It's actually kind of cool for him. And he noticed something. You've got the house right here, you've got the big barn over there, and then you've got the small barn over here. This goes straight to there, over to here, over to here. It's a perfect triangle. Now, within that triangle, John says every time that he'll park his car and he'll sit and do a spirit box session, it's almost like he is hearing spirits talk within this triangle. It's like a triangle of energy. And he says that anytime he's outside of that triangle, the activity is still ramped up, but it's like really, really dark energy, I guess you would say, and not necessarily like the most friendly. You get outside of that triangle, it's not so bad. But that would also make sense, being that the portal is at the very corner edge of the house over there. In the basement, as you all know, that could be a portal there. And then I'm thinking like, okay, is there a portal in that building? Is there a portal in this building as well? I don't know if it's possible to have 3 portals. I gotta call our experts up, I guess. We had experts come out, and they basically encouraged us to use ground penetrating radar. Again, the history of this property dates back to the 1700s, 1800s, and so on. Nothing modern day with the house itself has ever happened that we know of, and we don't claim that at all. This is like residual energy from a long time ago. So with that being said, I hope that y'all can kind of understand, like, there's a lot of confusion on the property. A lot of confusion. We also have another skid steer coming in tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a lot of property maintenance around here, and we're also gonna cut in the trail that if you go to ghostproperties.com and book this place, you'll actually be able to go around the trail and explore in the woods some, and obviously the house and the buildings are all open for all that. So that's the one good thing about what we're doing, is gonna be cleaning up a lot of this. We've done a ton of work inside the house. I'm gonna take you in there in just a few minutes, and we're gonna go over some stuff that maybe you've missed in some of the past uploads on the main channel. We had Teo and his group of construction guys. They actually came in. That's what that big dumpster is over there. We got this whole entire building cleaned out, and there's a big tunnel-like hole in the ground that everyone was commenting theories on, and I appreciate that, because my mind was running wild, and I still am not convinced that it's like an ice chest down there, because it's kind of hot in that building. Like, ice would melt, and I could probably test that theory out by going and getting a bag of ice and putting it down there and proving to everyone that, like, it's not what you think it is. We had someone who contacted me and said, hey, I got a pretty good idea of what this is about. It kind of coincides with the video that you probably just watched on the main channel. There's a lot of history with the Underground Railroad around here. I don't know if it's official history or not, just from what I've been told. That's something to keep in mind. And when you think about the history and how deep this really goes within the property itself, dating back to like, you know, when people were settling here back in the 1800s, and properties were kind of getting taken over, and you know, unfortunately, the Indian reservations that were around here, there was a lot of them between the Pocomoke River, the Nanticoke River, you know, Chesapeake Bay. A lot of them, unfortunately, had their lands technically stolen away from them. So a lot of deep-rooted history. But when I take you inside, I'm gonna show you a quick update of a couple of things that we've done that I actually don't even think the main channel has seen yet. All right, as most of you probably saw in the last video, we are accepting haunted dolls. So if you want to send one, PO Box 326, that's in Felton, Delaware, 19943. We've got the casket in here. Not sure where we're putting this. This is actually gonna be the Estes box. We're gonna come up with a better name for this, but you're gonna be able to get in here, and you're gonna put your hands and your legs sticking out of this box, but the rest of your body is contained in here. You're gonna put a blindfold on, headphones, and be able to investigate that way. You're gonna see that in an upcoming video. We've also got what we're gonna call the Estes Square. So you're gonna have, let's say you come here with a bigger group of people, or we come here with a bigger group of people, have 4 people sitting right there, all doing the Estes method, while one person is, you know, asking the questions and whatnot. We've also got a piano now, thank goodness. We've sprucing this place up one One piano and one trip at a time. We took the bed out of this bedroom here, as you can see, because we really truly didn't need it and it was really, really junky. But if you send dolls to that address, this is obviously where they will end up going. There's definitely some creepy ones in there. There's tons of work that's got to be done within the house still, but I mean, we're just kind of like winging it, and you could literally book an investigation like this weekend. Like that's how short notice, like you could literally still come here, and me or Chris will tour you around for like the first couple of weeks. So all of those people who book the house, you'll actually either get me, Chris, or Dylan, or all three of us, or two of us, however that pans out. All right, so the building that they cleaned out, all the junk went right into that. We've never investigated in here before.
Not yet. We're talking about it.
And one of the next couple videos is gonna be us investigating in here. We've had some weird stuff happen.
The scariest building on the property, in my opinion.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. Don't know why. Weird stuff happens here. John's heard it, I've heard it, you've heard it, we've all heard it.
There's some wild residual energy within this place, and I think like that's probably what scares me the most about it, and not to mention the hole in the floor, all of that over there. I mean, you can imagine like if a spirit comes through a portal, and I was telling them the theory that John has, that it's a triangle of like basic energy.
It's a cool theory. I agree with it. I really do.
I agree with it too, but I also like in the sense I just it's scary.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like there's stuff hanging up all the time. Like it's just.
This was some guy's workshop. This was his whole everything.
Yeah.
Tools, work, keeping the place warm.
I mean, Chris is right. Like this was obviously someone's workshop at one point in time. I don't think like that person did anything like scary or malevolent in here. I don't even think that was there when people lived here.
I don't think so either.
It looks like it's cut out, and honestly it looks kind of new.
I got questions about it for sure.
I'm looking out for that damn snake, bro.
Where's he at?
No, you are dumb. I didn't even do nothing.
Here, use this to make him move.
We don't need to make him move. That's fine. He can stay here.
Oh, there's a glass thing you broke the other night.
Yeah, let's roll that clip.
Classic.
It's like sticky. Not saying that it's sticky from that, but I'm just saying like it's been sitting a while, Chris. See, you're turning this. Oh! What was that? I thought it was plastic. All right, so what the f was that?
Where did that come from? What was that?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yo, I got goosebumps right now. It's daytime. It's actual daytime.
Time to go.
Are you out of here?
I don't really want to go in.
Jeez.
My heart's racing right now.
Mine is too. I'm just like looking.
Snake doesn't help either.
Yeah, so I'm looking for a
Were we
snake.
living in here last time? Come on. Wake up.
Yeah, okay. That's smart.
How do you call snake?
The only reason why I say I think this was like, I don't think like this was put in by like the previous people is because like, I don't know, just.
Well, it looks kind of new-ish, right? I mean, it looks like.
Could be, yeah.
Where did it go? Why is there pipes? Was there tunnels? Does it go around the property? Is there an underground subway system we don't know about?
Somebody theorized that that wall was new. Honestly, to me it looks the same, and it could lead to the house, which is literally straight back that way. I mean,
Because of that basement wall, the way it looks.
yeah, like somebody clearly cut out that basement wall at one point.
All that dirt down there. Why was all the dirt brought in? There's just so many weird things you don't see in everyday houses. Doesn't make sense.
Gosh.
It'd be pretty easy to cover that up though. Big rug. Table.
Like
I'm just saying, if you had people under there or something, you put a rug and like table.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't know what's there.
No, you wouldn't. Actually, that's a good point.
I don't know. Weird thing about. But
This part of the building over here, we're actually going to take with the skid steer. We're gonna get rid of this part. Just it's not really well needed, and it's not structurally the greatest. So we're gonna take it down. That's another thing. But I'm gonna be able to show you all the trail system. But what was that? That wasn't you?
what was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. That was so loud.
Okay, I'm done with this building.
I've tried to justify it being stuff falling, but the dead trees, there's nothing. I don't know. Doesn't make sense.
I don't know what it would be either, really. Everyone is always hearing stuff in that building. And here's another thing. We've not one time come over here to investigate this building. Like literally not a singular time have we ever entered inside of this building. The construction people, they're the ones who actually pulled all the stuff out of it, cleaned it all up for us, and got it halfway functionable. Again, keeping you all up to date on some stuff. Now I need your all's opinion, because your opinion matters, and I don't want to do anything to take away from the patina of the property. And you'll probably understand what I'm saying once I tell you this. I'm thinking about building a rather large pole barn slash shop right over here. Now, the reason I'm thinking about building it over here is because like we need a place to store some of the toys and some of the other stuff. We would end up putting like our podcast studio in here because we want to get that fired back up. We're in between like moving buildings again. So that's something that we have to consider and think about. But honestly, if you guys could comment below and be like, no, CJ, don't build that, it would take away from the property and the aesthetic of it, then we won't do it. But if you think it's a good idea, and I don't know, like I've even thought about like, hey, whenever we're gonna shoot a podcast, like there's like a really big room that we've designed up. We could even have like a small audience in there, or maybe you wanna sit there and listen in as we do it because you've rented out the property for the night or whatever, and you're investigating, you want to like listen to us do the podcast for a couple minutes and then go back and film, whatever. But I think it would be a really cool content warehouse, and some of the stuff that we could do and store here would be really, really neat. So again, comment below, let us know on that. It's really important because I'm at a crossroads right now where I have to make a decision within the next 6 days to do something with it. So we're having mower problems right now. Let me try to start it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's safe.
That's all I did the other day. I just tapped on all this stuff.
And it started up?
Yeah. It was like my last call. I was like, come on, something's gotta work. And it fired, it ran.
Has it got enough power on the box?
I mean, the car died.
That was weird. Did something just get thrown?
Yeah.
Or fall out of a tree or something?
Something got thrown.